The judge saying he wanted to provide transparency by releasing the trial evidence, including video and photos, showing the moments both before and after Karmelo Anthony stabbed Austin Metcalf with a knife last year during a high school track meet in Frisco, Texas. This body camera video shows Anthony moments after he was taken into custody. Both he and Metcalf were 17 years old at the time. Anthony claimed he stabbed Metcalf in self-defense. Here's audio of him giving his side of the story.
The alleged suspect. All right. Okay. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
This photo of the Ozark Trail multi-tool knife that prosecutors say Anthony is part of the trial exhibits that jurors saw during an audio from the 911 call.
This image was one that was released today after several images were released by the Collin County Court. They were made public. Now, for this video, I want to talk specifically about the weapon that was used. Yes, this was clearly a weapon, not a tool like some of you tried to claim. Still trying to claim. Probably will even after this picture was released. Does this look like a tool that is used in track and field to you? Does this look like a cleat sharpener to you? No, it does not. Why? Because it's clearly a knife. A knife that this boy brought to a track meet, and it should have never been brought in the first place. This is an Ozark Trail multi-tool knife that you can get at places like Walmart. And prosecutors did identify this weapon. This is a folding knife, not a track and field tool. It was a 3.5-inch serrated blade.
This footage they just released has sparked renewed online debate with divided opinions on this case. What I know is that it actually brings more transparency post-trial, but it doesn't change the legal outcome. Throughout, we have seen a lot of people with opinions on this. Some say, oh, this was like this, it was like that. But from the video, you can clearly see something different. Some people actually reported this accurately throughout this trial, especially what Serafio was doing. From my observations, you are going to see a lot of people struggling to justify this instead to apologize for being wrong throughout. You know, people said put out videos without actually having knowledge on what actually happened.
Up to you. It's up to you.
That's fine. This is closer.
Okay. Let me do one more little check of you, okay?
Yes, sir.
You don't mind for reaching your pockets, anything like that? You good?
You can. You're just wearing one pair of pants? No, I'm wearing some little underpants. Oh yeah, but it's not
like no ma'am, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. What's your name, man?
Karmelo Anthony, Karmelo.
Show me out.
Okay.
Everything.
Have a seat here real quick, man. Watch your head. Let me check your hood here, buddy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, lean this way so you're not resting on your hands, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'll see.
So your first name is Karmelo?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Karmelo.
Let's see, hold on one second.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know yet, man. Karmelo, C-A-R-A.
K-A-R.
K-A-R.
M-E-L-O.
M-E-L-O. Karmelo, what's your last name?
Anthony.
A-N-T-H.
O-N-Y.
O-N-Y. What grade are you in?
I'm in 12th grade.
10th grade? You go to Emerson?
No, sir.
Where do you go? Centennial. Okay.
I'm in 12th grade.
12th grade?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, Centennial. All right, sit tight for me real quick, bud, all right? All right. Let me run this guy real quick. I haven't talked to him at all.
Seconds. But according to some people that said we saw the footage before it was released, they told us that he was jumped, he was beat up, he was being dragged through the bleachers, punching on him. We don't see any of that. We don't see any of that. The footage that they released shows a couple of minutes before the altercation and a couple of minutes after the altercation. There is no other video that shows that Karmelo Anthony was being jumped. And that was Karmelo Anthony's whole defense, right? I had to use deadly force because I was being jumped, or I was being beat up. I had to defend myself. And the problem is that it's not that he had to defend himself, right? If Austin shoved him back, Karmelo had every right to shove him back. But the problem is the force, right? After Karmelo Anthony said, I'm not alleged, I did it, it's not about who done it now, right? It's not proving that Karmelo Anthony Metcalf, right? He admitted that. Now the burden of proof is on Karmelo Anthony to prove that he had to use force to defend himself, not defending himself, right? He doesn't have to prove that he had to defend himself, because you can see that he was shoved and you can shove somebody back.
Yes, Karmelo can be heard on the footage immediately playing the victim, pleading with officers saying he was just protecting himself. Keep in mind that according to witness testimony, Karmelo was just under an opposing team, then calling them P while challenging them to fight moment before crying and playing victims. In this footage, he wasn't just protecting himself, he provoked a conflict knowing he had a knife and then take away Austin's life when Austin tried to get him to leave. Austin wasn't the one looking for a conflict that day. Unlike Karmelo, he was where he was supposed to be. Multiple witnesses said that Austin even told Karmelo that he didn't want to fight him. Karmelo came looking to cause trouble.
Reports of some things that were coming out of this courtroom, and I wondered to myself, were they even in the same courtroom that I was? It's that bad, and I think that's tragic, because I think really if you just listen to the case based upon the facts, you'd understand it so much better.
Do you think it reinforced your decision to not have cameras or streaming inside this?
Sort of. I will tell you this, sometimes I think maybe I should have at least the audio streamed or something so people could hear it, but at the end of the day, I don't think, no matter what, people are going to distort whatever happens or whatever they hear into their own agenda. And so what's the point?
Yes. Have you realized something? For months, people tried to sell the public a story about chaos, confusion, and self-defense. But this footage shows the reality from above. A normal school track meet turns into panic. Students scatter, adult rush in. The focus shifts from competition to emergency response, and in the middle of it, the narrative starts falling apart. This was not some social media rumors. This was not a hashtag. This was evidence. The jury did not have to rely on YouTube edit, emotional fundraising pitches, or race hustlers talking points. They saw the video, they heard the testimony, they watched the timeline, and they rejected the self-defense excuses. Austin was 17 years old. He went to a track meet and never came home. So when people keep asking why the jury reached the verdict they reached, tell them this: the video matter, the timeline matter, the witness matter, the evidence matter. The truth does not need a propaganda team. Justice for Austin. This is just a summary of what we just witnessed on these videos. Any person saying otherwise is insane. Yeah. At some point, people don't have conscience any longer. If you look at this video, the guy is not even remorseful for his actions. He was still struggling to play the victim. Extremely insane. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. I don't want to prolong the videos. I just want you to see this. I'm still going to do other clips, exposing people, doing a lot about this whole situation. It is getting embarrassing.
Welcome back up. Right. On the video, you can see those four that actually was involved.
Says you leave a vacuum.
Yet at the end of the day, Black America repeatedly is told that self-defense is a part of the law.
The video is shown to jurors, but it was shown in 4K clear to the people that witnessed it.
It's because Karmelo is all of our babies.
In Collin County.
You're going to jail, but
you're on my page, so you automatically know.
Guilty. Stay your ass in jail, boy.
People tend to not trust elections when it takes a real long time.
Sued Los Angeles.
Is that it's really important not to conflate.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It was on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know the winner.
Towards me is a Democrat.
Encouraging her fans not to vote for Pratt. For a fan.
Seen this city just fall apart.
Mayorship.
These cases with
can't keep streetlights
on. In California. Now you realize people everywhere in America make fun of people.
And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualification. In California, I have family in LA.
Chelsea Handler, she's not a fan, said me.
The only people that aren't are the socialists.